What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video. Today we're going to unbox something that honestly you saw it from the thumbnail and the title, but here it is. We're going to unbox and take a look at a DC figure, a very special one, DX11 Joker 2.0. Let's get to it. That's right, guys, we're back with another video today. DX11 Joker 2.0. This thing has got so many accessories, it is ridiculous, and you might be asking, why on earth are you doing, why it's a DC figure, what the heck you doing, man? Well, I promise you guys, we bring some DC content to the channel, and why not start with this one, right? Because maybe some of you guys missed out on this one. Maybe you're interested in buying this one. Maybe in the future, maybe you'll have an opportunity to buy one. I don't know. Could happen, right? This is it, DX11. Guys, if you don't know DX, if you're new to the Hot Toys world, we have regular releases and we have deluxe releases. The deluxe releases have all kinds of crazy accessories, movable eyes, you can have them pointed whichever way you want, and some other packaging differences that we don't usually see on other figures. So let's just go ahead and get started on this and see what's inside. All right, guys, so here we go. Joker 2.0 DX11 in the DX packaging, and I'm actually super excited to share this with you guys. And it may not seem that way because it's DC, but here we are. We're gonna have some fun with this, guys. So here we are. We've got this nice, huge packaging. I mean, it's large, right? It's large. The DX packaging. The last DX figure we got was actually Darth Maul. I think DX18 was Solo Mauls, the last DX. Then before that we had DX17 and 16, which also was Darth Maul. I think DX15 was Jack Sparrow, which I did own back in the day. But we do have this nice magnetical flap right here that opens up to this beautiful packaging. Now, this particular figure is missing something right here. There should be a Joker playing card right here, but this one doesn't have it. But regardless of that, you can see all this nice little ha-ha-ha's, why so serious, Joker 2.0 right here. So pretty nice packaging. And then we open this up, and then we get, boom, we get some figures. Oh, there's so much stuff going on here. So let me slide this way for you guys. And there we go. That looks a little better. So we do have Joker 2.0. We got two head sculpts. Now, we don't always get two head sculpts with DX figures, but for this particular one, we did. In fact, DX 16 to 17 Darth Maul, we actually got two portraits, and then DX 18, we only got one. But thankfully, they're interchangeable if you want to flip them up between the two versions. We do have two head sculpts, and if we take this little piece of paper off, a little cardboard paper-like-esque stuff, see if we can get this. It's going to unveil a lot of stuff. So we've got a figure, we've got a portrait, we've got a whole pile of hands. And we're going to go ahead and take this off because there's more stuff even underneath all this. So if we can do this carefully, because this is on loan, this is not my figure. But there is just a quick, whew, and that's a cool figure. Who didn't like Heath Ledger as Joker? I mean, like, nobody. Everybody loved it. So we do have this nice packaging going on underneath. We've got all kinds of weapons. We've got some accessories. We've got a table, which honestly is super sick. And then we have a backdrop for this particular figure. So there's so much stuff. I mean, there literally is so much stuff. This is crazy. So I'll tell you what, let me get this giant box out of the way real quick. And we'll take a look at everything that's in here. This is not the easiest thing when you've got giant boxes on the table, but like I said, I'm excited about this, so we can kind of show you guys what's up. But there's the box, guys. Joker 2.0. Right? On the back, there's your just warning stuff. Nothing super, but this is just a nice box. All right, so we've got accessories. Number one, we've got the figure, and then we've got this diorama backdrop. So I want to show you this, because this takes up a lot of room, and we may or may not use it for the posing session, but we'll kind of see what's going on. But we actually have the prison scene. Look at this. Pretty nice, right? All the little details and stuff going on. This is cardboard, but I don't mind it being cardboard. Like, there's extra pieces and stuff, because you can actually set up a diorama scene with this. Unlike what we've been seeing with the Spider-Man figures, where they give you like that one piece, this is a whole, I mean, you've got options. So, I mean, this is huge. If they gave us something like this with other figures, I actually might like these a little more. These photograph well, and I suppose we'll use them for the posing section a little bit, but they're pretty nice. We do have 3 of those, so you can make you a whole scene, but we're not here for that. Get you out of there. We've got a figure, we've got some accessories. So let's take a look at the figure first. This is an older figure, and so we're going to be careful with it. Like I said, it is not mine, it is on loan, but we are going to treat it as if it is mine and take care of it. So come on, start. Oh, I lost the foot. That happens. Joker, are you losing the foot, man? Let me peg that back on real quick. Sometimes foot pegs come off, especially when they have socks. Like there's a sock and that kind of covers that joint a little bit. So sometimes that just kind of happens. So we're gonna put that back on there just like that. And just a quick look at the portrait. Come on, I mean, for an older figure, that's pretty damn good. Pretty freaking good. Man, look at those colors. The outer jacket with the lining, with the orange lining, with the inner jacket, with the vest, with the orange lining, with the green vest, with the tie, with the shirt, the pants. I mean, this is crazy tailoring. I mean, not only do we have a beautiful portrait, number one, we got the second one down there. The tailoring on this is gorgeous, as we saw earlier. Check out the socks. The socks and the shoe. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. Let's take a look at the other portrait, which is the laughing portrait. And there we go. That's crazy, right? Woo. That's crazy. I think I like the other portrait better. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below which one you like, but we'll see when we pose it up. We have a plethora of hands. Like there's so many. So we have gloved hands and we have non-gloved hands. So let's just go ahead and get all these guys out of here. There are so many of them. And I don't even know how we're going to pose this guy. I have fiddled around with the figure. I've actually had it for a couple weeks now. And I'm just now getting around to actually filming it. But I have kind of messed around with the figure, posing it a little bit. And with all the material, there's 17 layers of fabric on there, it's not the easiest figure to get a great pose out of. You do have to work with it a little bit, but that's okay. So here's all our hands. Let's just see what we got. Let's split these up. We got some purple hands. We got some gloved hands. All right, let's take a look at the gloved hands. So we get some gesturing hands because the Joker is always doing something crazy with his hands, but there we go. So nice little tailoring sculpt going on right there. These aren't the most detailed hands. We've definitely seen an increase in detail and quality over the years from Hot Toys, but they're not bad. They're not bad. Looks like we have a weapon holding hand right here. We've got another grasping hand right here, and yeah, we pretty much got a whole pile of hands. Look at this. This right here is going to be for when he's holding the string of bombs and whatnot in his jacket. Yeah, so pile of hands, and then the actual sculpted, unpainted, or ungloved hands are pretty much look like the exact same. Some of them are similar in pose, but they're nicely done for an older figure. We get this nice little pointing hand, gesturing hand again. On that hand, we get another weapon or a dagger holding hand right here, and then some I mean, just a lot of hands. We get a lot of accessories, right? A lot of stuff. You can do all kinds of crazy poses with this figure. Then we get this. Now this, I haven't actually opened this yet because there's so much stuff in here that sometimes when you get a figure with this much stuff, it can be a little scary. I don't know how you're going to display it. I know that happened with John Wick. That happened with some of the Iron Man figure, like the Mark 7 that's got all the ridiculous amount of switch outs. But we're happy to have it anyways. So we do have this awesome table and chair from the prison scene. Look at this thing. People would pay good money just for a 6-scale chair and a table. Like this right here, this is cool. All right, I think Deadpool would be awesome on here. Looking at my figure set back there, Gamora would be kind of fun to pose around on this thing. Stormtroopers would be kind of fun. So, you know, I don't know. But there is some detail in here. I know that light's going to bounce off of here. But there is some nice detail going on with this table. There's scratches and stuff. And there's a hole right there for a pencil, which it does come with. So not only does John Wick come with a pencil, Joker comes with a pencil as well. But it's a nice chair. So dig that. Pretty cool. Put the chair over there. We do have a little crotch grabber stand because it actually does come with, get this out of the way. It does come with this nice display base. So if you didn't want to break out all the stuff, the table, the diorama pieces, this is a nice display base. This reminds me of the Mark 21 Midas. It's exactly the same mold minus the topping part, but it has the little things here, and it's pretty much the same one we've seen for a while. But there it is, Joker DX right there. The Joker DX is what it says. The Dark Knight logo, nice detail, nice paint applications, as you can see right there, and then on the bottom, battery compartment. So yeah, pretty neat little diorama base we got going on there. This looks like part of the crotch grabber deal. We do have some weapons. It's by some I mean a lot. So here's one. This guy actually swings open. Boom, right there. Dig that. I think you want to be careful with this part. This feels like, I mean, this is very thin, so you definitely wouldn't want to mess with that. But the detail on this thing is nice. Does this come out? Oh, yep, that comes out. Magazine comes out. Got a little round right there. Got to have one in the chamber, because otherwise that would just be silly to carry around a weapon with nothing in the chamber. You know what I mean? If you know what you're doing. Very, very cool weapon right there. Then we got a sawed-off shotgun, which is nice. This one's okay. It's not as weathered up as we're used to seeing, as far as like washes and whatever. But this is like he just bought it. It's kind of fresh. Uh-oh, boom. That's nice. Nice little detail right there. So that's cool. Then we get this guy. Come here, you. Come here. You get it. Pop out of there. There we go. And we got a pistol. Look at this. Super nicely done. Removable magazine right there. So the slide. Oh, yep, the slide moves. We got a spring slide. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. All right, so pretty cool. Then we get a lamp, which is a super cool accessory. Like, where else do we get lamps? This is cool. That's a cool accessory. Now I'm wondering, and I don't know this for a fact. I wonder if that hole is for the lamp. Is it? Oh, I guess you can go either way. Yeah, it goes in there. I think the pencil would be a cooler place to put that, but there you go. That's a cool lamp. Diorama pieces. I don't think it actually lights up. Like, I don't think it's an actual working lamp or anything, but that's nice. Then we get this, and this is like where all the bits and bobs and the smaller pieces that you will want to lose. So don't. But we get a whole pile of money. Who doesn't like that? It's a whole bunch of it. So there we go. So your Joker literally pays for himself after you buy it. No, not really. There's that. Then we get all of these guys, and honestly, guys, so much little stuff. Let's see if we can do this without knocking everything out. I'm gonna leave them all in this tray, because honestly, I think you can see everything you want to see right here in the tray. So this is where some money would go. He does have some playing cards right here, pile of them. Obviously, the first one's going to be the Joker. We got some handcuffs. We're going to get a little knife. We got a pencil. We got all kinds of daggers and knives, switchblades, and just all kinds of cool stuff in here. Look at all these accessories. So we can pose this guy a number of different ways depending on what weapons we want to use, and that's super cool. That is super cool. So that's a pile of accessories. So, you know, that's with all, like I said, with all this stuff, you have so much fun posing them. It's quite it can be quite daunting. But let's take a look at this portrait, because holy cow, that's beautiful. Table, chair. Guys, get out of here. But here's our portrait, guys. Now this is a DX, so the eyes are movable, and the way you do it on this particular figure, if I flip this guy around, I'll show you the eyes first and the head, the paint applications. But right here, you can actually see a little bit of a seam right there in the hairline, and this back piece of the hair actually pops off, and then you can maneuver the eyes. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Come on, there we go. It's going. It's going. Like I said, I'm being careful because it's not my figure. Let's see here. And I do not want, oh, I just popped it back on. It is magnetic, but it is a strong magnet, guys. It is, there it goes. So there's your magnet, that pops off. And then you have a little joystick inside Joker's head. And this is a, one joystick controls both eyes. So unlike some of the newer figures where they have they're independent, these are actually paired. I actually call them purrs. Yeah, so you can maneuver the eyes in whichever direction you want. And honestly, it's not a bad deal because if you're really bad with the single movable eyes, you can have people looking cross-eyed and it looks kind of silly. But we'll kind of, let's see if I can't do this while holding this bad boy. And if you can maneuver this, oh, yep, there we go. It's ever so subtle. I'm gonna move it back up. And there you go, there we go. It's, yeah, look at that. That's crazy. The portrait is beautiful. I'm gonna leave this off for right now because I'm probably gonna repose those eyes. But like I said earlier, you do have this dress shirt, you got a tie, you got a vest, you got a jacket, an undercoat, an overcoat, and all this purple lining, or a pink lining, purple, I can't even know what colors are, orange lighting, jeez. Orange lining going on here is gorgeous with the pinstripe pants, which these are more of a navy against the purple. I mean, this is gorgeous. The shoes, the socks, I mean, it's ridiculous. Articulation wise, it's pretty much, you know, I mean, you can do whatever the heck you want, minus the fabric getting in the way. This will move. I mean, you can pretty much, you can do whatever you want. As I've posed it up just a little bit ago, some nice orange in there as well, and the orange cuffs. Look at those, man, that's cool. This over jacket, this trench coat here, this definitely hinders articulation because it likes to bunch up in these joints. So depending on how you want to have them posed up, this can get a little finicky to make it look right. Otherwise, it gets a little baggy and it looks a little odd on posing. But you know, that's just me being super particular. Nice little buttons there on the cuff. And I mean, it'll do whatever you want. You got double jointed knees and whatever. So this isn't a guy who's doing Spider-Man poses, jumping out of windows and all that kind of stuff. You know, web slinging, but he does do whatever you need him to do. Now the portraits, here's the other one. Here's the laughing head sculpt versus the regular, I guess, normal looking head sculpt, if there is anything such thing as a normal head sculpt for a Joker. And I prefer this one. I don't know, I like this one too. I mean, this is like, you know, he's driving, hanging his head out the window of the car, running away or chasing Batman. I mean, it's cool. And I don't believe, yeah, this one doesn't have the movable eyes. This one just pretty much looks like this. I don't see a seam here. And no, there's definitely, if there is one, I'm missing it. And I don't, you know, obviously I don't want to rip that off. But that one just looks just like that, which is okay. That might be why I like the other one better. But you guys can let me know which one you like. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take all this craziness, literally, and see what kind of pose we can come up with and have some fun. All right, guys, first up, we've got the Joker, and I wanted to use the diorama to show you guys what it might possibly look like in your display. And dude's got some crazy hand gestures. It is interesting to try and pose those guys up. So, yeah, I mean, I literally could spend hours posing this figure, and there are way better Joker aficionados and Joker posers out there. D Knight comes to mind as far as his Joker poses. So if you have this figure and want to check that out, I'll put a link to one of his videos down below. It's got to track one down. I know he's done them years ago. But definitely way better at posing Joker than I am. But this guy right here, just, come on. Like this right there. I mean, that could just straight up be a photo, and I kind of dig it. I'm gonna scroll on down so you guys can check out the feet action. Check out the socks. I actually want some of those socks. I like crazy socks, and I kind of dig those, honestly. So I'll have to find me some of those so I can actually wear some like that. But there we go, guys. This is super cool. Now, if I zoom this guy out, you can see the backdrop actually has some vignetting on the actual cardboard to kind of simulate that might actually be a light up there kind of shining down. And it just looks beautiful. I mean, the costume design, the character design is beautiful. Obviously Heath Ledger brought the character to life, but this is not something that needs a whole lot of, you know, talking. This is just a beautiful, beautiful figure. Man, let's have some more fun with it. All right, so I put the jackets back on him, and I just want to show you this. So if you have this figure, you probably already know this, but if you get other figures that have layers and layers of fabric, you're going to see some bunching up. So, you know, fiddling with this thing, you can see the jacket. I definitely did not nail the jacket on this. I'm not even going to pretend that I did. But I do like it. I do like it. I do have him standing up, and this is an older figure. It did take a little bit of more time to get him balanced because those joints are not as new as they once were. But there it is. The colors, just everything. It's just freaking gorgeous. Look at this thing, man. Woo! I tell you what, man. This is pretty tempting. This is pretty tempting to grab one of these for myself and just enjoy it. But I really do like it. The only thing I would like to have seen different is the actual jacket material to be thinner. I think it's too thick, and when you pile on the undershirt, the vest, the tie, the jacket, and then the jacket on top of it, it's just too thick. It would have been nice, honestly, if there was a wire running down the edge of the coat. That would have been a nice touch as well. But there's not. So, I mean, it just is what we use. But I do like it. I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. We'll do one more and we'll go from there. All right. So, who would possibly fit in the DC universe of a figure that I own, which is not very many that would fit in the DC universe, but you know, why not? Why not Deadpool? Deadpool can go wherever the heck he wants. So, there you go. So, all right, so there we go. We've got the Deadpool and we've got Joker. Now, I will be 100% honest with you guys. I flippin' hate that purple jacket. Posing wise, I despise it. And maybe because I'm just like really trying to get this video out in a timely manner, and I don't have 24 hours to pose a jacket, but I just really don't like the material of the jacket. It's not very fun to pose. So yeah, there's that. There's a shocker for you. Hopefully, if we do actually get a reissue of this guy, the jacket material is different. Whatever material they use, the downscaling of the material they use would be a little better. I mean, the colors are gorgeous. I love the chain right there on the pants. I love the tailoring of this thing is gorgeous, but just the materials when you want everything on him, yeah, not a whole lot of fun. Not a whole lot of fun to pose. And you know me, I like posing figures. But that doesn't take away, it doesn't mean it's a bad figure. It just means I don't like that particular feature of it, or you might have to spend some more time with it to make it look awesome. So, like I said, I'll put a link down below for a posing video that Dean did. As long as I can find it. Dean Knight, he's a big DC collector. Great on posing those DC figures. So, you know, I'll try and dig that up, put that down below if anybody's interested. I am interested in picking up a potential reissue of this figure. Given that it is materials better, put it that way. I'm for that. It is fun. It's fun. I just watched the what did I watch? The Batman, not the Dark Knight, the one with Bane, whatever that one was. I just watched that one a couple days ago, and I enjoyed that one. And I kind of wouldn't mind having a Bane figure or a Batman figure, you know, in the collection, which we definitely have some coming anyways, because we are getting the DX19. But could this possibly be DX20? I don't know, and you know, time will tell. But if it is, will you pick it up? Comment down below. Let me know. If you haven't already joined the Facebook group, please do so. It is awesome. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so as well. I know 50% of you people watching this right now are not subscribed, and it would be amazing if you did. We're on our way to 100,000 subscribers this year, and so I look forward to all the help you guys can help out to get us there. Yeah, I think just overall thoughts on this figure are, if they don't release it again, I can see why people are asking the prices they're asking for this figure. It's a beautiful figure. I mean, it's the best Joker out there. You know, Heath Ledger was definitely iconic. So if you want it, pick it up. If you are super patient and want to wait, and they might possibly reissue one, be patient, and we'll see what happens with that. Even if they do decide to do that, you're going to be waiting a couple years to get it. So that means that if you want something now to enjoy, you kind of got to pick up this one. So, and that's all I got. As always, click what you like. See you next time.